Family, what's the word? Thanks for being here. We're about to talk about something. RRG uploaded a video. This is why they think Megan and Klay's relationship is fake. I've never seen a more televised or just recorded relationship for real. It's like they're making a reality show with their cell phones. That's why it doesn't seem genuine to me. Anyway, let's get to it. It's alright, y'all. We ain't got premium. Y'all know the deal. Let's go.
They're both tall, attractive, and famous. But if you look beneath the surface, the entire thing starts to unravel quickly. What we're witnessing might not be a romance at all. It might be a calculated trade deal between two brands that desperately need something the other can provide. Now, you're probably already calling us haters, but once you give us a chance to tell you why this relationship might be bogus, it will all start to make sense. Before Megan's fans come in here and tell us we're just jealous because our knees haven't been strong since the Obama administration.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I think they're trying to put Meg in a better light. I really do. We all know what happened with the Tory stuff and all that stuff. And yeah, I think they're trying to just make her more wholesome in a way. Or just trying to paint her in better light.
Public betrayals, and one of the most polarizing court cases in modern hip-hop. Her former collaborator, bed buddy, and assailant, Tory Lanez, now sits behind bars, and Megan is in her rebirth era with a new label, new image, and a new business venture. She's giving more elegance at award shows and less twerking on yachts. However, there's just one little problem.
I knew you was gonna find something wrong, bestie. You always do, girl. Bring it on. Bring it on.
Public memory is short, and while Megan has shed the baggage, she hasn't fully rewritten the narrative. Despite Tory's guilty verdict and 10-year prison sentence, there's still a segment of the population that blames Megan for his incarceration, as opposed to looking at her as the victim. In their eyes, Tory didn't ruin his life, Megan did. It's a twisted form of gaslighting that's become all too familiar. People cherry-picked court clips, clung to inconsistencies, and spread conspiracy theories online like wildfire. Some fans insisted she was lying from the beginning because they couldn't fathom their favorite rapper being held accountable. So the trauma didn't end with the shooting. It evolved into a slow public unraveling where she had to fight for her credibility.
Listen, y'all, real quick, I want to say this. When you look at these videos, yeah, they're opposites, but that's going to be the same reason that they don't last. It doesn't seem natural, and that's just my opinion. It really doesn't seem natural. You got to look at the golf trip. You got to look at the award ceremony. I don't know if he's trying to make her a woman, but you can see the signs. But you can also sense the resistance from her. She can only be made a woman by her mother, her grandmother, auntie, something like that. A man cannot make her a woman. And I don't think it's gonna work. She's a hot girl. Yeah, city girl, hot girl, all that good stuff.
Enter Klay, one of the most emotionally distant members of the NBA. He's quiet, consistent, and unbothered. Even those closest to him on the Golden State Warriors organization were puzzled by him. Assistant coach Bruce Frazier once said of Klay, "If I was to choose my favorite book, it would be a book written by Klay Thompson when he's 60, because that's when you'll get everything that's in his soul articulated." And that's where this relationship with Megan comes into play. The fiery party girl meets the cool, calm, collected, and disciplined athlete. This is the perfect pairing in the PR world and the best rebrand for Megan. So what's in it for Klay? Well, more relevance. After more than a decade with the Golden State Warriors, he joined the Dallas Mavericks. Some sports fans have criticized his performance since joining the Mavs, and his position in the league is shifting. Some believe the spotlight isn't following him the way it used to, up until he was spotted with Megan on his arm. Over here at RRG, we've studied countless celebrity relationships, some that looked like true love, and others that looked faker than Cardi B's booty.
Bestie, you so damn messy.
In a world where you've constantly been told what you can't do.
Take this time to like the video, y'all. I can't wait to hear the rest of what she says about this relationship. But yeah, you gotta watch them. There's gonna be too much resistance. I can see Megan doing whatever to this dude, and after everything's said and done, I could see her sitting there like, oh, he thought he was my daddy, he thought this, he thought that. I can see this serving for a few different things, rebranding for him and her. But when they fall out, Meg's gonna come out and rebrand again. Like, I don't see this dude winning in any part of this situation. And I do feel like it's a situationship. It just doesn't seem natural at all.
Out of nowhere, Meg and Klay in Carbone restaurant in NYC. There are so many restaurants in the Big Apple, but they conveniently picked one that's a celebrity hotspot and swarming with paparazzi. Coincidence?
Hell no.
Psychologically, this tactic makes perfect sense in the world of celebrity branding. First, it allows them to control the narrative. By choosing a location that guarantees press coverage, they can establish their image without saying a single word. It provides the public with just enough information to spark speculation, while allowing celebrities to maintain a level of privacy. There's also the performance of authenticity at play. Walking out of Carbone hand in hand, laughing and casually dressed, it creates the illusion of normalcy. It says, we're not trying to be seen. We're just enjoying a night out. But the reality is that specific restaurant is chosen precisely because it ensures they will be seen. A public date at a paparazzi hub like that is a choice. It's designed to feel organic, but it's all a part of the show.
Ready, set, action.
There's also a darker layer to this situation.
Here we go. Here we go.
In the world of media training and crisis PR, one of the most effective tactics is putting two people together. After a scandal, celebrities will often link up with someone more wholesome to balance them out. You know, kinda like how Jonathan Majors attached himself to Megan Good.
Bestie, did you really go there? You really went there. Now you know you ain't worth a damn.
This is a tactic as old as Hollywood, but the side effect is emotional erosion. When you start performing a connection for the cameras, it becomes hard to tell what's real. You start curating your affection. You stop letting people in because everyone becomes a prop. And in that cold, manufactured space, intimacy withers away like LeBron James' hairline.
Bestie, what the hell is wrong with you today, girl? You is on a roll, ain't you? Yeah.
If this new romance is the real deal, then more power to them. But in a world where celebrity relationships often feel like a revolving door, it's hard to believe this one is built to go the distance. Megan is too dynamic to live in Klay's shadow, and Klay is too reclusive to be catapulted into Megan's spotlight. And we're not going to even get into the fact that she doesn't really look like his type.
What you trying to say, bestie? Huh? You trying to say Klay like a little more cream in his coffee? Is that what you're trying to say? That's what it sounds like you're trying to say. Say it with your chest.
As for Megan and Klay, they might not need forever. Perhaps they're just having fun in the moment. You know, kind of like a halftime show or a brief intermission.
I feel like she thinks she hit a lick. I really do. I feel like she thinks she hit a lick. She bought this man a $300,000 watch. Girl, he worth $300 million. The only thing you can give him is peace of mind. And I really don't think she does that on some real shit. I can't see her giving dude peace of mind. If anything, she'll be more stressful. Look at what look at what she just went through with Tori and her friend. Dude, no, he can't trust this girl on everything. But you'd be amazed at the image the camera provides.
Not a damn brief intermission.
Enough to spark interest without demanding too much investment. With just a few simple pictures, Klay and Megan have everyone talking, all while they themselves haven't said a word. Because in the end, silence hits harder than a public statement. The mystery becomes part of the allure. All of a sudden, everyone wants to know how they met and how long they've been together.
And if Klay's thing is thinging. I mean, I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean for that to slip out. My bad.
Okay, Auntie Regina. Anyway, girl, when the people involved don't confirm or deny, the public fills in the blanks, often making the connection seem deeper or more meaningful than it actually is. So, is this a snapshot designed to live in the headlines just long enough to do its job? Is it a mutual exchange of social capital? Possibly so.